looked at holding a team to 6 points and kind of shutting down an offense the way you guys did last week. Giving the offense
You know, I did a lot for our confidence, but I think the mindset that we have as a defense as a whole, there's still a lot of things that we could have done better. You know, yeah, we put together a complete game, but you know, when you're striving for perfection, it's always something that you could have done better or something that you could have changed. So it's one of those things where it's a lot of good things that we took from film that we're going to try to take into next week, but there's a lot of things too we still need to clean up.
What are some of those things that stick out to you as still needing cleaned up?
Just sometimes, you know, making sure everybody's pursuing to the ball, just little assignments here and there, playing our keys the way we're supposed to every single play, just being more eye disciplined all the way across the board. But I'd say one of the biggest things that really stood out on the positive side is I feel like we played a complete team defense, had a complete team defensive game, and we was having fun doing it. So,
what were some of the things that were holding you back, maybe at the middle of the season, where you weren't able to play as many plays as you normally would play? What was kind of the drawback at that point?
For me personally?
Yeah. Oh,
just trying to get my body right. Aging, getting old, so suffering from.
Were you having a nagging injury? Was it a leg injury or something of that sort?
Yeah, just my low back, just a little thing. Like I said, age stuff, but feeling better now, 100% up and ready to go. So we're back to having fun.
Is this the healthiest the defense has been in like 4 or 6 weeks?
Yeah, it has. And I feel like it's us being healthy make a big difference in the way that we play. I feel like we were able to fly around a little bit more and a little bit more efficient. So biggest thing is we gotta take care of our bodies, especially when you get to the tail end of the season. November month is rough, man. So trying to take care of our bodies and still perform at a high level at times gets a little tough, but you know, I feel like we're getting there.
I know Maryland's still pretty new to the Big Ten. Do they look better to you on film this year than the years past?
Yeah, they always have great athletes all the way across the board, from their O-line to their D-line to their skill position. They've always been a very, very athletic team. I can say personally, from my personal experiences and my personal opinion, I feel like they are a lot better this year than they were last year.
BB, you talked about the defensive line and the defense coming together and playing a complete game on Saturday. For you guys specifically, you still have 1 sack in the last 2 weeks. Are you guys feeling like you're just on the edge of really dominating and taking a game over, or what do you still need from your group to get to the quarterback and make changes and make pressure on the offenses that way?
Our biggest thing, honestly, is just keep doing what we're doing. One thing about with our D-line, and at times, you know, for us, it gets a little frustrating, but it really is a sign of respect. Going into every Saturday, a lot of teams block things a little differently, especially with pass rush. If you really watch over these past couple of weeks, like we haven't had as much sack production, but the amount of pressures that we're getting and for how fast the ball is coming out on almost every pass play is very impressive. So it's really just keep chopping away at the wood and eventually the tree will fall.
Did you guys tackle better Saturday?
Yes, we tackled a lot better. Especially the team. I think defensively we only had 3 missed tackles.
Really? That's a big improvement.
Yeah, huge improvement. So 3 missed tackles, and that's one thing last week that we really tried to harp on and implement in practice is running our feet through the tackles, not having as many missed tackles that we had previously in the season. So I feel like we really executed that goal the way that we wanted to, but you know, always room for improvement to get 0 missed tackles. So just taking it day by day.
Did you feel like you sort of got them to just give up on the running game by the end of the game? I think the running backs had like 5 carries.
I guess you could say that. I don't know. Maybe they just wanted to change up their game plan. I really couldn't tell you. My biggest concern is just making sure we play the way that we're supposed to play them to our best ability.
Looks like you guys got some confidence in the younger guys like Togiai, Garrett, Tyreek Smith's playing quite a bit, maybe Teron Vincent. 3 or 4 of those guys. Tyler Friday was out there a little bit. How important is it to get 10, 15, 20 snaps out of each of those guys, and you're having fresh bodies kind of roll through there all the time?
It's very important. It allows us to play fast, and then one good thing about our D-line is everybody brings a different aspect to the game. So it really keeps the tempo of the game in our control. And then another thing too is the way that those young guys have been practicing and performing Tuesday through Friday before the game even comes, they earn every snap that they get. Mm-hmm. And then that also helps take snaps off of me and Draymond and Chase and Cooper because as you get to this point in the season, if you're still taking a dense amount of reps, like that's very taxing on your body. So them being able to take a lot of reps off of us, and then they've earned every rep that they've received, and they're also making the best of the reps that they're getting on Saturdays. It's phenomenal. It's just showing that our defensive line as a whole, from top to bottom, is going in the right direction.
Are you guys rotating differently this year? Are you rotating differently on the line than you were in the last couple of years? It seems like there's more complete series that you guys are out there for, as opposed to in and out, play by play.
Yeah, it really just depends. We kind of switch it up week to week. At times, there's times where we stay in the whole series, and there's some games where it's like, okay, if they sub, we sub. It really just all depends on who we're playing, the team style of play, the tempo of the game, where guys are kind of sitting as far as health-wise. So it really just depends. Coach Jay is very good at rotating us in and out and just kind of keeping the tempo of the game up and try to keep it in our hands.
Have you guys tweaked anything just about how you're sort of handling things up front? I was thinking maybe a little more solid, maybe more sound in terms of, instead of trying to get up the field as much?
Not really. Honestly, we still have the same mindset, the same game plan going into each week. The biggest thing is just we're starting to execute on the little things. So the little, when you have little things that you can fix, once you get them down pat, it makes a big difference. And it's one thing, Coach Jay is a quote that he's used is see a little, see a lot, see nothing. So little things and tweaking just the fine, fixing this step or hand placement or getting your eyes on this key, this read, makes a big difference in how you're able to play. So that's one big thing that we've really been focusing on.
Do you think that's helped out the linebackers some?
You can say that. We try to play a complete team defense, and the linebackers, if they tend to play off of us quite a bit. So if it's helping them, then we're doing our job.
Was Saturday the first time that you guys felt like you'd played a full, complete game?
Yeah. I feel like as a defense, we put together a solid game. Like I said before, too, there's a lot of things that we still could have done better, but it's going to happen throughout the course of the game. It's going to be mistakes. It's going to be areas of improvement. And when you're an elite competitor, how we are here, we never really satisfied. So you always find something that you can fix. Because there's always something that can be better.